Hello guys, it's day 260 of the Putin's 10-day special military operation to try and capture Ukraine. And now, big news are coming from the Russian Defense Minister, Sergei Shoigu. He ordered his troops for the Russian withdrawal, like all of his troops, from the west bank of the Dnieper River. He said it's time to leave Kherson, that they're out, they're done there, and like why they are doing this? Because quote, we could not sustain it. Incredible. Also, like it was shown on Russian television. It looked like a whole TV show. It was very theatrical, which made me like a little bit nervous.
В том числе наступательного порядка на других направлениях в зоне проведения операции.
Сергей Владимирович, согласен с вашими выводами и предложениями. Для нас жизнь и здоровье российских военнослужащих всегда является приоритетом.
So, like the main focus of this war has been down here in Kherson, taken by the Russians in March at the very beginning of the invasion. It's the only capital city of region that fell to Russian control. And the really worry was that this was a city that opened road to Odessa, the third biggest city in Ukraine and the main port of Ukraine. Kherson is also very important because it provides some of the water that comes down to Crimea that was annexed since 2014. And in general, Russia claimed that this city will be Russian forever. Of course. So on the map, let me show you like the right bank of the Kherson region, that all of that in the red color. All of that including a little chunk of the Mykolaiv region. As well, like the Mykolaiv city you can see here, and Odessa is located to the west of this map. Basically, Shoigu ordered all his troops to withdraw to the left side of the Kherson region right here. But let me explain, it will not be an easy task. Approximately 30-40,000 Russian soldiers are trapped inside right bank. That means their way out will be a huge problem. Since Ukrainians, let me remind you, Ukraine's been blowing up all the bridges to the other side of the Dnieper River, as well as destroying all the ammunition depots of the Russian military. That was our strategy. Ukrainian strategy has been to squeeze Russian forces out rather than to fight their way. We have been applying like pressure for months. Losing Kherson will be a major setback for Russia, and especially for the Putin. What will be next? Russia has around 30-40,000 troops, as I said before, trapped in Kherson. They can potentially withdraw them out and then redeploy them to their main effort up in Donbass. From our Ukrainian perspective, the main effort was for us like exactly Kherson. Russians undoubtedly been mining a lot of areas of Kherson. The invaders blow up absolutely all the bridges that exist on the west bank part of the Kherson region, so they can make this withdrawal and try to slow down the push of the armed forces of Ukraine. Our military and our president, by the way, says that we are advancing very cautiously. Like he says, the enemy does not give us gifts. He's very skeptical about going into Kherson city in a very fast pace. So, like, on my opinion, there are two possible outcomes of this situation. The first one, that's a trap. A trap to lure our military into street fighting. Or that the Ukrainians will be under the radius of the close range of artillery. There's a lot of options. Or just like to influence the psychological state of Ukrainians. The second outcome, the more possible one, They are really withdrawing. But what the Russian army learned in the 9 months of the war, that's how to retreat. The Russian plan to retreat from the right bank will look like that. Withdrawal with consistent retention of borders, with the task of inflicting maximum losses to the Ukrainians, and the exit organized with minimal losses in Russian forces. That has been our tactic when we withdraw from the Severodonetsk and Lysychansk cities. But what's happening on the ground? Like, actions speaks louder than the words. What do we have? Ukrainian deputy Roman Kostenko reports that the entire Mykolaiv region is under full control of the armed forces of Ukraine. Yesterday we conducted a push and liberated the last big city in Mykolaiv region. That's Snigurivka right here. Let me just make it smaller. Right here. Also, as you can see, we're pushing from the right side, from the left side, like in all directions to get to the Kherson city. But we are advancing really slow. As well, there are a lot of video confirmations from liberated city of Kherson region. Like, we are liberating a settlement after settlement. In those videos, like, there's videos confirmation, and in those videos people thank, cry, and jump with happiness when they see the Ukrainian military. Take a look at them.
Україна і слава Первый есть.
28 бригада, Кисельовка, Северада.
Сьогодні, 10 листопада 2022 року, було звільнено населений пункт Снігурівка силами 131-го окремого розвідувального батальйону. Слава Україні!
Героям слава!
And incredible scenes. But still, we are advancing carefully. We're not doing a big push. We are not taking the risk of losing soldiers. But let's not forget, Russians will not just walk out for sure. They will have a fighting withdrawal. There is a lot of more fighting to come. It's also worryingly in the news that Russia is approaching Iran to get more drones and potentially ballistic missiles. So this war is far from being over. But this situation in Kherson region has been a really positive development for the Ukraine. Till the next episode, guys.